Once the ScoutNet files have been loaded, your view will look like this. On the left will be your scouts, and on the right there's a place for leaders. We're going to come back to this screen, so click on the book icon for now. Notice that ScoutTrax has 4 distinct areas: the book, sash, dashboard, and roster. Like the Scout book, ScoutTrax displays all the rank advancements from Scout to Eagle with access to each content by clicking these light green tabs. ScoutTrax goes on to add in palms, 127 merit badges with the requirements, other awards, and a Duty to God page that are in the light brown tabs. Dark green tabs hold camping, leadership, and service logs. When a tab is selected, it will turn red, and its requirements or content will be displayed in the book area. To the right of the book is the troop roster. If you are logged in as a parent or scout, you will not see this roster. Only a leader has access to the roster and can select all the boys in the troop or view them as smaller groups. Leaders can also display and look at each boy's progress individually by clicking on a boy's name. Notice that when a boy is selected, his name is highlighted in red, and his virtual sash appears above the book, displaying earned merit badges that display their names when you hover over them. In this example, you will see that Spencer has earned 22 merit badges and 5 rank advancements. To the right of the book, notice that the In Progress display, which has also appeared. This view shows his current life advancement he is working on and also displays other merit badges, partials, or awards the Scout has started on. In this example, Spencer is working on his life and has 9 other merit badges that he's working on. To further demonstrate, let's say I want to know what Spencer has left to do to earn his life rank advancement. Notice that when you select on the icon, the book changes to the life page and now displays a date to the right if the requirement has been passed off with an X on the left. As an added feature, hovering over a date will show who passed off that requirement in a pop-up window. However, only leaders can sign off things like a Scoutmaster Conference or a Board of Review. Since I am signed in as a leader, requirements signed off by a parent or scout will be outlined in red. As a leader, I may choose to focus more heavily on these requirements during the Scoutmaster Conference or Board of Review. Notice that the process is the same for merit badges. Click on any partially earned merit badge and the book view will change to the merit badge requirements. Notice the icon changes and I can view which requirements have been passed off and which requirements still need to be done. Notice I can also get to any merit badge and its requirement by also selecting the Badges tab and selecting any of the 127 merit badges. You can also click on any of the earned merit badges in the sash to confirm dates and see who was passed off the merit badge. Next, I'd like to show you one of the most powerful time-saving features of ScoutTrax and what we call one-click tracking. Let's say I'm wanting to teach life-saving and need to know how many of the other boys in my 12 to 13-year-old group have requirements done in this merit badge. I would filter my roster to show 12 and 13-year-olds, then I would select Show All. Notice that the Scout info has changed to a group view, and ScoutTrax is displaying results for each requirement and the number of the 15 Scouts selected who have completed the requirement in the Life-Saving Merit Badge. At the end of my life-saving activity, let's say 10 of the 15 boys showed up. I deselect the boy who already has the merit badge, and I deselect the other boys that were not there. I then can pass off the 10 boys that did the requirements 11, A, B, and C by checking one box on each requirement. Notice that each click is done in real time, and ScoutTrax date stamps each one and changes the number of scouts who have completed the requirement. If I make a mistake, I can deselect the X and it will ask me to confirm. The system works the same for rank advancements, camping, leadership tracking, and service. Camp tracking tracks camping history of each scout. This feature is very useful for verifying requirements for the camping merit badge. Leadership tracking. Leadership tracking tracks a Scout's leadership history. Service tracking tracks service hours for each Scout. The DTG tab, or Duty to God tracking, is for tracking the boys' progress in the requirements for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This is not meant to replace the church's own website, which is an excellent resource, but allows a leader to see where all the boys are at once. Also, it provides one place and one way to keep track of a boy's progress in scouting and/or with Duty to God. Other religious Duty to God tracking features will be added as requested. Automatic emails are sent to the Scout and parent when a leader makes changes to his merit badges, campouts, service, or other items. Parents and Scouts are encouraged to keep personal contact info up to date in the info marquee located at the bottom of the book. Contact info can be changed by clicking on the marquee, and Scout leaders can access demographic information such as phone numbers, email address, and date of birth of each Scout to stay in touch. Scouts and parents can also upload the Scout's photo in this area by following the directions on the website. Scout birthday reminders are automatically emailed to the Scout leaders. Some items, such as the Eagle Award, are affected by a birthday. The leaders are emailed 30 days before the Scout's birthday, and again the day of the Scout's birthday. This will help the leader remember to review that Scout's record to make sure he is ready to progress. It also gives the new leader advance notice so he can prepare for the incoming Scout. So far, you will notice that ScoutTrax is heavily loaded with graphics and very visual. However, we realize that there are many people who like reports and need to print reports. For parents and Scouts, we have added a quick report available by clicking here under the Scout's picture. This will report the most current and up-to-date info. Once the screen is displayed, click File and Print on your computer. This concludes Part 1 of the Features video. Part 2 is exclusive to leaders, such as data reporting and setting up rosters and other leaders.